ties it up. OK, you're in. Right, see ya.
Hey, how's it be going, man? I heard tell it would take months to get a phone in.
Yeah, well, maybe you heard right. But then this Mrs. Kingsley who ordered it had a word with the boss, didn't she? And it was drop everything and put the Kingsley phone in dead sharpish. I think he's hoping to get his name mentioned.
You what?
In that article, she says she's writing for the Times. The triumph for privatisation.
Oh, yeah. Every time she wanted to chat it over with Maggie Thatcher, she'd to go airing down to a phone box.
Is that so? Anyway, there's your blower, mate.
Great.
Marvellous. Do have a drink before you go. Scotch, gin, vodka?
No, thanks. I don't go for that rock gut. I'm a teetotaler.
Oh, I'm sorry. How thoughtless of me. Hang on. I won't be a jiffy.
Blimey, I don't know. It's the first time I put a phone in a funny farm.
There.
Ungrateful creep. You must be mad to give him anything.
Not at all, Oberon. He got what he preferred.
Yeah?
Yes, a tea bag. Incidentally, I must do something about a television set.
I can fix you up with any make you like for a few quid.
You can?
Sure. There's this mate of mine I deal with in the transport business.
No, Oberon, no dodgy deals. I don't mind flouting the law, but only for worthwhile reasons.
OK, you win. So I suppose I'd better get myself a job that's strictly kosher.
Precisely.
Situation's vacant.
Hi, family.
Hi.
Hello, dear. You're just in time. Oberon's job hunting. I'm sure you can help. Right, I'll go and get the doctor.
Now, let's see what we got here. That's no good. Hey, what about this? Busy local garage requires active parts person.
Oh, you've got active parts.
No, that's out. 3 A-levels required.
Oberon, you carry on reading them out, and Holly and I will suitably react.
OK. Abattoir assistant. Male model required. Chartered accountant.
Oberon, what you want to look for is a job doing what you're best at.
Over my dead body.
Ah, now we're getting somewhere. Kissogram person. Laura, where's the phone? I'm on my way.
Oberon, if you're going to be a kissogram person, it might be better if you had a shave. What do you think, Holly?
Right.
Hey, no, come on, you two. This is my designer stubble.
My dear boy, looks like a throw rug.
Come on, Ron, have you got that washing ready?
Yeah, it's by our bed. Sorry, Laura, but it's time for the highlight of our week. The visit to the laundrette.
Oh, can I come too? Until the washing machine's installed, I'd like to know where it is.
OK, we'll show you. It's not far.
That reminds me. On the way out, I'm going to take down that house for sale sign.
Oh, no, not just yet.
Oh, I thought we'd bought the place. What good's it doing standing there?
Quite a lot. It's keeping the wall up.
Hello, is that Pollock and Meredith? Yes, I'm ringing up about the part-time job in the Mercury. What exactly is it for? Well, no, I've had no direct experience in making cement. But I have used a Kenwood mixer. Yes, I know I'm a woman, so what? What do you mean, one of those? How dare you? I happen to be married. No, he's not unemployed. Why do I need the money? Look, if I were the type who's going to have a baby after 6 months, I wouldn't be making this phone call in the first place.
Helen?
Yes, darling?
Am I hearing you correctly? A child in 6 months?
Howard.
9 minus 6 would be 3 months ago. Yes, that would have been the last time.
You don't have to remind me.
Baby, do you know what that involves?
Do you want a refresher course?
Don't be crude. I mean, the effect this will have on my career. How could you have been so careless?
Howard, I'm not pregnant. Though I wish I were. Actually, I was ringing someone up about a job.
Job?
For a building contractor.
Oh, my God.
And as chauvinist as he was, but I sounded just like the type who'd probably go and get herself knocked up.
You know, Helen, most husbands in my position would come home during the day to find their wives pleasantly engaged in coffee mornings. But not me. I come home to find my wife on the phone to some bricky's mate chatting about her sex life. And don't tell me. I know where you got this taste for anarchic behavior from. My mother.
She's had nothing to do with this. You've driven me to it by refusing to start a family.
I told you, children and careers don't mix.
Well, what about a career for me?
You've got a perfectly good job here.
Being your nanny.
Being a housewife. And my God, it's easy enough these days with all these gadgets you've got in here. And still you're not happy.
I can't have children. I can't have a job. What can I have?
An appreciation for my point of view. That's all I ask.
Howard, you never ask, you decree.
I refuse to carry on this conversation any further. It's 12:20 and we're supposed to be meeting Mother for lunch.
Well, you just have to go on your own then.
I beg your pardon?
I'm leaving you, Howard.
Don't be absurd.
At least until you give me the chance to start a family.
Look, if you're going to be difficult, that's up to you. I can manage here perfectly well by myself. Helen,
Yes?
if you are leaving, could you make sure I've got some clean boxer shorts before you go? And don't forget to iron them.
This looks interesting. 25010. Hello, is that Home and County House timeshares? Yes, I'm ringing up about the vacancy for an agent. Mrs. Kingsley. Yes, it's Azalea Cottage, 17 Wexham Vale. 3 o'clock? Yes, I can make that. Fine. Bye.
Here we are, Laura.
Oh, this is it. Oh, that walk was quite exhilarating. After all that time in Los Angeles, you've no idea what a joy it is to be able to go for a quiet stroll without being picked up.
Dirty old men?
No, the cops. In LA, if you're caught walking anywhere, they arrest you.
You're kidding.
Certainly not, and if you're caught running, it's even worse. They shoot you.
What the hell for?
Practice.
Hiya, Ron. Ollie.
Hi.
So, how's the city then, Ron?
Well, you know how the market goes. Mercurial, man. Mercurial.
So, let's modulate to the pub while the old ladies watch the whirly wash.
I'll make it, maestro. I've got a drink problem.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can't afford it.
So the hell can?
So how's the pop music scene these days? Still getting them squealing?
Nah, deadly. There's a big 60s sound revival. Hardly a gig going for my kind of noise. I'll tell you, man, the artistic days of pogoing and headbanging, over.
Ah, well.
Skip Marcus.
What? Yeah, who are you?
Backed by Cockatoo 3-4, top single, Eat Trash and Die.
What? Skip, meet a friend of ours just back from the States.
You were hardly off the turntable in LA.
You? A punk fan?
Oh, well, no, not me exactly. It was my ex-husband.
Your ex-husband? How old's he?
55.
Jeez, I've had it.
Oh, no. He played it all the time because his lady friend was Skip Marcus mad.
And how old's she? No, don't tell me. There's only so much I can tell.
Oh, no, she's only 18, the naughty boy.
Only 18? Laura, I love you. Do you hear that, Ron? Holly? Somebody stateside remembers me who's still got their own teeth. Sorry,
Oh,
Laura.
it's quite all right.
Did a tour of California, you know? One night stands. Great for pulling the bimbos. They love us Brits. It's the accent. They think we're all Sir Lawrence Olivers.
So, why is the idol of millions lurking around a Slough laundrette?
Well, Laura, it's the same old story of a one-hit wonder and his mark-up man agent. He got all the bread and I get the crummy deal.
Oh, in other words, you didn't look at the small print.
Wouldn't have done me much good if I had. I can't read.
But I can't conceive how you've been reduced to penury in such a short span of time.
Yeah, that's exactly what I told my agent. Well, not exactly. I said, "Oi, mush, where's all the bleeding lolly then?" Well, he said there was a manager to pay for. A publicity man, a radio engineer, a sound engineer. And one of his other brothers was my accountant. It soon goes, you know.
No wonder. And what was his mother? You'll mind her?
Come on, don't take the fluid. No, she was the wardrobe mistress.
Oh.
Look, he explained it right down to the last cent. Harry's 80% commission was a sacrifice.
And you fell for it?
Get kind of mesmerised.
Ron, have you got a couple of 50p's? I just put 2 in, but that machine seems to come up with a no-no again.
Oh, it functions on 50p's, does it?
Yeah.
Does if your luck's in. Every one of the machines in this place is a blinking frustrated one-armed bandit.
Oh, well, can't you complain to the manager?
What? He's a two-armed bandit. And if he hears anybody complain, he hides in the cellar.
Oh, one-armed bandit, you said. Now, that rekindles a memory. Yes, my last visit to Las Vegas.
It does?
Yeah. A croupier friend of my ex was showing us some tricks. Now, I wonder if I can recall how that one worked. Now, I need something sharp.
No, you don't, Laura. I had a lot of hassle sticking this
It
through.
won't hurt, and I won't harm it.
That's what you say, but I remember at the gig...
Go on,
bang.
Banksy, let go.
All right.
Big brave boy.
Big...
Right. Now, you insert it. Then you give it a little turn to the right. Twist it up. The other. Then down. Now, money. You got right. Now.
Oh, well, you can't win them all.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, everybody, but it was just a chance. Ooh, I'm sorry, I really am.
Forget it. Who needs it anyway? I can always join the Temperance 7. Too well with it. The pub it is, I need the exercise. Come on, gang. Let's down our drinks in sorrow.
Excellent. I can't stay long, though. I've got a lunch.
Go on, get lost. I'll handle the laundry situation and join you in a minute.
You're a doll. Mwah. Come on, Laura.
Yeah, sorry again, people.
Right.
I really must be getting senile. Fancy me forgetting that croupier's last instruction. Now. That was delicious. My first hamburger since L.A.
Excellent. What an inspired idea to come somewhere like this. It really does make a change.
The last time I had a half-pounder this good, my husband was mugged and somebody took a side salad.
It's a pity, though, that Helen can't be with us, Kingsley.
Yes. Well, she was feeling a bit off colour this morning.
Not pregnant, is she?
Not exactly.
Poor Helen, I must go round and see her.
You can't do that. She's highly infectious.
Oh, I phone her then.
No, she can't talk.
What has she got?
German measles.
Oh, don't worry, I've had that.
Did I say German measles? Sorry, I meant mumps.
Oh, I've had mumps as well.
Well, this is German mumps. Very nice.
I'm still going round.
No, don't. For what she's got, there's no known cure.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. You tried a marriage guidance counsel?
Waitress.
Yes, sir?
Another lager. Mother, why did you choose this place? We should have gone to the Cop Door. The manager knows me personally, and I always go there when I'm entertaining clients.
Entertaining clients? I didn't know you had a cabaret act.
Did your secretary say you could do a very good impersonation of Anita Harris?
Rolf, actually.
Well, we'll have to save it up for the Christmas party, eh, Kingsley? I must say, Laura, it's been an ambition fulfilled to have met you. Someone who will stand up for their rights and get just what they want out of life.
Yes, that's us Kingsleys all over.
Oh, really? Do you think so? I've never really thought about it myself.
You mean things just happen to you?
Well, yes, I suppose so.
That's the worst part.
One could take it for granted, then, that you are a supporter of women's lib.
No, I never join causes, and I abhor labels. On the other hand, there are times when I feel utterly at one with the movement. When I took my first ballroom dancing lessons, for instance, I remember thinking with horror, heavens, does this mean I've got to spend the rest of my life walking backwards?
Funny, though, how Howard here doesn't seem to have inherited your joie de vivre.
Ah, well, you see, Howard has always taken things rather seriously. He had his first midlife crisis when he was 3.
At 3? What on earth brought that on?
No, probably the realization that I was his mother. Incidentally, do either of you two know anything about pop stars? You see, I've met this famous punk musician.
You've done what?
Is this an acquaintance of your black friend, Othello?
Oberon. That's right. Yes, well, he's been manipulated by a devious agent.
Is there any other kind?
Well, of course there is, but in this case, the result is a prize instance of riches to rags. And what I was going to say, Howard, was, what can we do to help?
We?
What's the matter, Kingsley? Are you a bit past it for the pop work?
No, of course I would be interested.
Great.
But I'm afraid I have other commitments.
Oh, I think we can put some of those commitments to one side, don't you?
The kind of contracts these pop agents have are usually watertight, so it's probably a waste of time.
Rubbish, Kingsley. All contracts of employment have loopholes in them somewhere. For instance, I suppose if I looked at your contract with us.
Mother,
Their need is greater than thine, dear.
Oh, isn't she clever?
What are you doing here?
I was on my way to the bus stop, but I hadn't banked on a promenade concert. Congratulations! Box office business seems to be booming.
Like hell it is. Except for your one, sir. I'll put the rest in as a come on.
Not to worry. I'll be back in a minute. Carry on, Maestro.
And I fell out of my bed.
There you are. Meet your new partner.
More what?
Now, don't be offended. Every act should have a gimmick. You'll see. Her name is Delilah. Say hello to Delilah, Oberon.
Hello, Delilah.
There we are. A new double act is born.
My baby left me. She left My baby left me. She left me.
Parkies go back. You don't spell back like that. Give me this.
Oi! Well, don't you bring your ass?
Pardon?
Oi! Oh, stop it!
Oh, dear.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
stupid little cow!
Oh, you think she'd know better at her age?
Oh, hello, Helen.
Hello, Laura.
Come in.
Thanks.
Here, let me take your case. Oh, now, come on. Don't upset yourself. Tell me what it's all about.
I've had enough. It's Howard. He just doesn't want to let me start a family. So I'm moving out and getting a job. I just hope he changes his mind.
I know exactly how you feel.
Can I stay here?
Well, of course you can.
Thanks. Oh, look, Laura. I'm not being hard on him. I do love him. And you know how I always put up with all his irritating habits.
Well, all husbands have irritating habits, dear. Mine never put the loo seat down. I told him that's why I ate so many chocolates, to stop me from falling in.
This time he's gone too far. It's like being in a threesome. Me, Howard, and Howard's ego. I just seem to get in the way of their beautiful relationship.
Oh, perhaps you're not being romantic enough with him.
How can you be romantic with a man who thinks that foreplay is a string quartet?
So what does Howard do in the bedroom?
Talk.
Well, what about kissing and...
Kissing. Howard doesn't like kissing. He can't talk while he's kissing.
Seems you've done the right thing. Howard is just a sheep in wolf's clothing. You'll have a baby if you stand up to him.
Oh, I've tried that. But he still fell asleep.
Oh, over on your back.
Hi, Laura. Helen! Give me some skin, sister.
Hello, Oberon.
Good to see you. Hey, what's in the case?
I think you're moving in.
That's all we need, a squatter.
How's the pop scene then?
Cool. Problem was I had to split the takings 30-70 with Delilah.
Delilah?
A sausage dog.
You should have got yourself a proper contract.
Too late. Delilah's gone solo. I'm putting it down to musical differences. Still, I've got other strings to my guitar. I can get another job easily. Where's Holly?
In the bath.
Like back scrubber, for example. See you later.
Howard, how are you? Hungry? Yes, she's here. Yes, I'm afraid she's moved out. Is there anything you want to say to her? Right. Have you cooked him any supper?
No.
No. Oh, hang on a minute, Howard.
You can tell him I don't want to talk to him, and I'm not coming home until he agrees to let me start a family. Otherwise, he can cook his own meals from now on.
Did you hear that, Howard? Oh, you found a lasagna. Microwave. Well, are you sure you know how... Okay, if you say so.
Oh, Laura, I'm sure he doesn't know how. Could you talk him through it?
Howard, Helen would like me to talk you through this, okay? Are you ready, Howard? Yeah, that's right. It's the one with the glass door. Yes. Now, have you put it in? Yes. Is the door shut? And is the little light on? Good. Now, press the button on the right-hand side. It should be rotating. It is. Good. What do you mean, spinning? Howard, why have you put the lasagna in the tumble dryer? Look, I think you ought to take it out and try the oven instead. Oh, I see. Your boxer shorts are drying in there. Okay, look, we'll try the microwave one more time. All right? No, Howard. No, the little rays cannot escape if you're standing in front of it. No. Look, don't be so dramatic. He says, would I get off the line while he calls an ambulance? Howard, calm down. Isn't there anything else you could eat in the fridge? Just your boxer shorts. I thought they were in the oven. Caught fire. Look. Yes, Howard, I know that. Well, that's very touching.
What is?
He says he can't stand it anymore, and he'll die without you.
Of loneliness?
No, of hunger.
Perhaps I ought to go back.
No, stick to your guns. We'll starve him into submission. Howard, I think I might be able to get Helen back for you, but it will involve a certain pop singer's contract. No way? Oh, well, I'll have to go now. The navarin of lamb is ready. Sorry. Tomorrow at your office. Oh, I almost forgot. The deal also includes starting a family. Smart move, Howard. Bon appetit. He said you can have a baby.
That's marvellous. Thank you, Laura. Who's the pop singer?
Oh, I'll tell you later.
You know, I really should have told him about my job.
Oh, you've got a job. That's wonderful news.
Well, it might have been. But now I'm about to embark on motherhood. I had to keep my side of the bargain. With Howard. The trouble is, at the interview, I said I'd start on Monday. I gave them my solemn word. I'm supposed to be working part-time for a timeshare company.
Timeshare? Oh, that's all the rage at the moment. I know. I'll volunteer to take your place. It sounds rather fun.
Laura, would you? Here. Ask for Mr. Dobson. He's an awfully nice man. I'm so grateful. You've really solved my problems.
Problems? Don't talk to me about problems. Would you know it? Holly sacked me.
What for?
Gross misconduct.
Are you sure you won't have some coffee? I've just made one for Howard.
No, thanks, Helen, but maybe Holly and Oberon would like one.
Fine. Now tell me, because I'm just bursting to know, how's the job?
There isn't one. I've made myself redundant.
Already? What happened?
Well, there's no doubt about it. Mr. Dobson's home and county house timesharing was a very lucrative venture, but there was one small catch.
What?
Well, after a little investigation, I discovered that Mr. Dobson was neglecting to tell the home and county house owners about it.
So all those glossy brochures were just a con trick? Well, you stagger me. I thought Mr. Dobson was such a nice, reputable person.
Yes, dear, but unfortunately the fraud squad didn't.
Is he in prison?
Well, yes, it's kind of open prison. Marbella.
Hey! Oh, this is a bit of a liberty, Helen. Are you sure you don't mind? No, not at all.
That's the lot then. Are you sure this isn't a bit of a liberty?
No, it's quite all right.
Oberon, can you sort it out? And then Holly can pass it to me.
Sure.
Okay. Start rolling.
My God, what on earth is going on?
Oh, I'm sorry, to disrupt your ordered existence, Howard, but until our washing machine is plumbed in, we're rather at a loss for laundry facilities.
What's the matter with the laundrette?
We've been banned.
Surely your natural instincts would have prompted you to take it down to the river and beat it on the stones.
Can't do that, man. Them crocodiles gonna get you. It's okay, I'll get it.
Howard, isn't it nice having visitors drop in like this?
Where is he? Where's Mr. L.A. Law himself?
Oh.
There he is. Howie, baby! You did it! That son of a bitch agent of mine has coughed up. Cheers, Laura.
Oh, cheers, Skip. Oberon, Holly?
No, you stick with it. There's plenty more where that came from.
Oh, okay.
All right, Jeffrey, stack it in here. There. This son of yours, Laura, he's a living saint. Said he took on my case because of his concern for the youth of today. And he hopes to have a son like me when he starts a family in a few years' time. You lucky lady.
A few years' time?
Howard.
Look, what the devil's going on?
Well, who the blazes are you?
What does it matter? The more the merrier.
What are you all doing here?
And more to the point, what are you doing here?
Well, this is Azalea Cottage, 17 Wexham Vale, isn't it?
And what of it?
Well, you should have been out of here by now. Mr. Dobson said our timeshare period started at 12 noon.